Hi everybody, we are in Ginza, Tokyo today. We are on this wonderful little street called Namiki, and the street is replete with watch shops. But we are here today specifically to focus on this new watch shop. This is the new Grand Seiko boutique on Namiki. It is a doozy, it's a beautiful shop, and I wanted to give you guys a little tour of it, shall we? So if you've been to a Grand Seiko store before, you might notice this one looks a little bit different. This is going forward the new style for Grand Seiko stores. So they've lightened up the palette, so it's white, pale beige, pale gray, blue, a lot more curved surfaces than there used to be. It's a very sort of comfortable, welcoming feeling store. I'm really in favor of these new changes. I think it looks great. Also, because it's the official boutique, they actually have the whole collection here, and that part is really, really awesome. I mean, like if you look at this display case here, you have the tree rings, and you have the 8-day power reserve just like side by side, which is amazing. Here in here we have the SPGZ009. That's the new release from this year with the platinum engraved case. Amazing. I love this whole setup because this whole setup includes like a lot of the ladies' watches that you don't normally see, as well as the precious metal pieces, which is also something that most dealers don't typically have. I mean, look at that, that's amazing. Yellow gold quartz movement in the thin dress case. Or this Grand Seiko First titanium case, blue dial, that's a boutique exclusive. Or this awesome little limited right here, baby blue dial, automatic in the 36mm case. And this fabulous thing as well, yellow gold SPGW case. Given that this is the official boutique, you can also do the surfacing here, you can also get your straps here, and there's actually more upstairs, so let's go have a look. The shop is full of really great little decorative elements. I mean, this is cool, like columns made of alternating bits of triangular and semicircular wood. This is awesome too. This is by a famous Kamon artist, a family crest artist, and Seiko commissioned them to do something with their beautiful logo. Over here, we have the service center. So if you need a watch serviced, or if you need straps, that sort of thing, come and do it up here. There's a VIP room over here, which is very nicely air conditioned, I'd like to add, because it's bloody hot today. And I love this room, they did an amazing job with this room. This is the lounge. Seiko will be holding events here, or if you're a customer and you just like somewhere a little bit more quiet and relaxed to check out watches and complete a transaction, this is the room for you. Shall we have a look at some more watches? So I brought a few things to show you guys, starting with this. This is the Tentagraph. The Tentagraph is new to Grand Seiko this year. It is the first time they've done a high beat chronograph movement. They've done it beautifully. And high beat chronograph movements are not very common in the market, let alone from Grand Seiko. One of the nice things about a high beat chronograph is the second hand, like the timing hand, moves extra smoothly because it's beating much faster than normal. I love the blue dial, I love the oversized markers, definitely worth checking out. Next up, the white Birch. So the white Birch is part of the Evo 9 series. Actually, the Tentagraph is as well. And the Evo 9 series is basically their new case design. It has a sort of broader bracelet. It sits a little bit lower on the wrist, and it fits a lot of different wrist sizes. The white Birch has this beautiful kind of vertical striation. It's very silvery, very eye-catching, and just a great everyday watch. The white Birch runs with a high beat movement as well. Next up is the Lake Suwa. The Lake Suwa is named after Lake Suwa, and it uses a spring drive movement. If you've never checked out spring drive, look it up. It's an amazing technology. It's a hybrid of quartz and mechanical. And what I love about the Lake Suwa model is the dial is just so rich and complex. You look at it and it's kind of black, blue-black, but then as you get a little bit more light on it, the color really opens up, and the texture really starts to show as well. It's a very charming watch. It's the sort of thing that can kind of like entertain you for hours if you enjoy looking at dials. Next up, this is really interesting. So every year for the last couple of years, Grand Seiko has done a special for Ginza because they have a couple boutiques in Ginza, and Ginza is a very important place in Seiko's history. And this year they've done this. So this is a Heritage 62GS style case with this really, really, really unusual shade of blue. It's not a navy, it's not a pale blue, it's somewhere in between. And it's got this wonderful line texture on it. It's awesome. By the time this video comes out, I don't know if this will still be available, but you know, Grand Seiko limited editions are always pretty interesting and they're worth getting your hands on. So see if you can get your hands on this, and if not, wait till next year. Next up, the Shunbun. So the Shunbun is, Shunbun means early spring. It's a GMT with a very kind of leafy shade of green and then a yellow hand. And it's another really great watch for travelers, you know, like being able to know another time zone while you're on the road is obviously a very handy thing. I love the color of this. Finally, this is probably my favorite in the modern collection, and it is a boutique-only special. It's a Grand Seiko first in a titanium case with this kind of blue-purple shade of dial. And it's very elegant, looks great with a suit, looks great with tailoring, but obviously you can wear it casually as well. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Grand Seiko boutique on Namiki Dori. If you're a Grand Seiko fan, or if you're just curious about the brand, this is really one of the places to go in Tokyo. All right, check it out, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching.